everybody. This is T with Kate's Crafty Closet, and I'm here to show you what's new in the store. So here we go. We're going to get started. We have some acrylic paint from Winsor & Newton. This is a cadmium red. Then we have some Winsor & Newton acrylic paint. This is a cadmium yellow. Also, we have some permanent green middle Winsor & Newton acrylic paints. Alright, next up we have this Stays On Studio Glaze. This is in gold. Okay. Then we have some snow markers. So we have several of these in stock. So you put these on your projects and it basically gives you a snowy texture look to your project. Good for mixed media, good for card making. Alright, this is a mini TN from Elizabeth Crafts. This is the vintage brown one. Alright, then we have another mini TN from Elizabeth Crafts, and this one is like a jean material. Well, this one's pretty cool. So if you're into like mini TNs, traveler's notebooks, you know, to document, you know, stuff, and just, it's an awesome thing to have. Next up, we have some of this double-sided tape. This is 19.5 yards, 0.6 centimeters by 18 millimeters, which is basically a quarter of an inch double-sided tape. So these are actually on sale, I think for $1.50. So check those out. Next up, we have Hero Arts Infinity Dies. This is called, you get 4 of them, wood frame. So you get 4 different wood frames on here. So the sizes range from 4.33 by 5.58 down to 1.70 by 2.75. These are great for all kinds of, you know, card making projects, any of that kind of fun stuff. Next up, we have this. This is a 21. These are like an album. It's a chipboard, very heavy duty. So essentially this is what it winds up looking like. But you're going to have the number 21 on it. So you can decorate this, whether it be 21st birthday, whether it be a 21st anniversary, or just you like the number 21. So we have a couple of these. These are on sale as well. So that's essentially what it looks like, 21 all decorated. So it's a nice heavy chipboard. And you make albums with it. Next up, we have some paper pads from Photoplay. This is known for the holidays. This is the Thanksgiving one. Cool plaids going on in there and some leaves. This is 24 sheets, double-sided. All right, next up, we also have from Photoplay. Is known for the holidays, the Christmas version. Has some cool plaid as well in here. So you get, again, 24 sheets of double-sided paper. So you get 2 each of 12 double-sided papers, the styles. Okay, so those are the paper pads that we currently have. Next up is we have some stark white cardstock from Simon Hurley and Ranger. This is a 110-pound cardstock, great for ink blending and card bases. So we have a few of those left. Next up, and new to the store, is like we have a gift section. I wasn't able to put anything in it when I first launched, but I finally have gotten a few items that I can put in there. So these are some coin purses that you can use for coins, or I mean, you can make this a crafty item too. You know, store some things in it. So you have those. You have 2 of those. Then we have this really cool big journal. This one is doesn't really say how. It's got 192 pages in it. This is like a medium-sized journal, so you know, you can write in this. You can really turn this into an art journal if you want to, but this is just great to write in. So we have, I think, 1 of those. These are also on sale. So this is in the gift section of the store. Then we have some smaller journals. These are 180 pages, and this is like a little a jotter notepad. So this is good to just kind of have the same concept, same feel of it, kind of like a faux leathery texture to it. So we have a couple of those. Then we have the Sizzix Tim Holtz 3D Impresslet. This is great for mixed media. This is also great for cards. This is a Laurel. So got that. You can make a wreath out of this and all of that fun stuff too. All right, next up we have these Finnabair Prima stamps, great for mixed media. These are like only $1.99. So this is great for texture backgrounds and great for card making too, because you can make a background out of these. So we have that. Then we have a section that is called the Dollar Tea Spot, and I'm finally able to add some of those things in there, so make sure you check that out. But the next thing we have is some of these Nuvo Aquaflow pens. This is for water brushes, so we have those. Then we have some of these Kaiser mini paper blooms. To me, it's like a minty green one, so we have those. Then we have these Halloween lights from Tim Hall. So these are orange and purple for your Halloween projects. If you have a little tree or anything of that project you like to make with that. So we have those. Then we have these Kaiser Crafts mini paper blooms. Very cool, pretty reddish color. Then we have some from these get 9 meters of this different types of ribbon. The 3 meters of each one, you have different lengths, and I want to say it's satin ribbon. Oh yeah, satin ribbons. So you get 3 different sizes of white, which you can color these with markers and stuff like that. Next up is we have, this is great for travel. You have a collapsible water cup for your watercoloring. So you have, or you can, even on your regular desk, so you can store it and it's not in the way. So we have a couple of those. Then we have these charms. These are, it says thank you on it. So you get what, 4, 8, 12 of those in a pack. So those are really cool little heart charms. Says thank you. Okay, then we have, the new thing that's going on are those dot paintings, or dot, like making mandalas and stuff like that. So these markers are actually flat on the end, so you can make these marks yourself using these markers. And these are zig markers, and you get looks like 5 of them in there. Yeah, 1, 2, no, 4. You get like a red, yellow, green, and blue. So these are kind of cool if you're into doing that. And even if you're not into second thing, you can make your own backgrounds with these, and because it's going to give you a nice little perfect circle. Next up, we have this magic tape, removable magic tape. I actually bought some of this before I got this for the store because I wanted to test it out. And it's actually working great for my stencils. It's not pulling up or tearing my paper. And it's very easy to remove. And now maybe I'll do a video soon demoing it, showing it how well it does work. So have a few of those in the store. Then we have these Prima. These are ATC cards. And I believe you get 50 ATC cards in here. And the great part about it is, you got this box, and basically you can have an altered box when you're done using those. And these are craft cards, and you get 52 of them. My bad, 52 of them. So have a few of those. Then we have these embellishments. These are like some resin flowers. I'm just trying to see. It's called lilac is the color. So we have a nice little purple. Then we have some of these rhinestones. This is part of the Dollar Tea Spot. Get these pink square rhinestones from Kaiser Craft. Then we have purple square rhinestones. I want to say they're adhesive, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But these are called lilac. Okay. And then we have these rhinestones. These are like a mint flower, large flower ones. I think it's mint. Let me see. Yep, mint. So got some of those. Then we have this Avery L die. This is like a little tree border, and to me it looks like snow. I don't know. The name is called Winter Borders. So I'm gonna go with snow and some trees. Great for your holiday cards or your winter cards. Then we have this My Favorite Things Dynamics die. This is a dotted heart. Well, pierced heart stack. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. in there. And next up we have this Lawn Fawn Polka Heart backdrop, portrait style. So this is cool for your backgrounds and stuff like that. So it'll cut all those little hearts out and you can put color paper or backgrounds that you've made behind it. Next up we have this waffle flower die. This is layering ATC die. So if you're an ATC maker, you can get different layers for your ATC cards. Great little, kind of like that. Next up, we have a pink and Maine die. This says together, so you get the word and you get the shadow as well. So those are great for cards, albums, anything like that. Next up, we have Lawn Fawn. This is outside in stitched cloud stackables. So you get 3 of those. It'll stitch on the outside and on the inside, and then it'll cut. So basically, essentially, you'll get on your paper, you'll get the outline, and then the die cut itself will have a stitch in it too. All right, next up we have this paper rose. Paper roses die. This is like 2 men on a fence. Man sitting on a fence. Oh, there you go. Pretty straightforward, right? That's a cool little die. Great for a masculine card. Here we have, this is a slimline die from My Favorite Things. This one is called Slimline Grassy Hills. So they'll cover a slimline card and you can have grass on it. So that's a kind of cool die. Next up we have a Lawn Fawn die. This is one of those happy birthday lawn borders, wraps around the card itself. So we got happy birthday. Then we have this Lawn Fawn die. This is lift the flap. So essentially you put it on there, you can lift the flap up and have a message inside of that. Cool for mini albums and card making as well. Then next up we have a waffle flower die. This is for slimline. This is a nesting slimline layered die from, like I said, waffle flower. Get quite a few of those too. Those are kind of cool. All right, next up we have another one of those lawn borders. This one's Happy Halloween. Essentially this is what it'll look like. You can put that in front of an album, all that cool stuff. And then we have, this one's for thanks. It's a lawn border. So that's essentially what it looked like. Okay. And then the final thing that we have is, oh, excuse me, another thing for our gift section of the store. These are medium notebooks. You get 3, I think it's 3 or is it 4? Nope, 3 different notebooks. And you can put these inside. If you make your own books, you can put a cover on top of these and you can have your inserts as well. So that is all I have for you all today. Stay tuned over the next few days. We're going to have pre-orders ready for the new Civics Chapter 4 and the new Tim Holtz Ideology stuff, as well as Tim Holtz and Stampers Anonymous Christmas. And we do currently have some other pre-orders already out there on the website. So make sure you check that out at katescraftycloset.com. And also, if you haven't signed up for the newsletter, you might want to go ahead and do that, because I do send out emails specifically for subscribers. Make sure you check out my social media as well. We have a Facebook group where we have a lot of discussions. We do lives and we just have a lot of fun in the group. And so I want to thank you for joining me, and you all have a crafty day, y'all.